because there's this. Yep, see these. Yeah, you have to find a path to be able to get over here. Yeah, it's kind of an annoying little path. I think I might actually need another key. We will be able to get up there in a little while. Maybe that's what I needed to do for... No, because I can't yet. Okay, yeah. My sister played this game a while ago, and I was like trying to help her, but she always neglects to get keys. Damn it. She neglects to get keys, and then when she does, she struggles on the bosses. So actually here is just a fake door. If you actually get close enough to it, it will try to attack you. Which is funny. Like when if you try to open it. So here's... Oh fuck. I think that's the same voice as Ganondorf. So this doesn't actually matter how much... This actually goes on how much damage you do. Eventually it will return to its thing, but it's gonna do the same thing no matter what. Oh, stupid fire dancers. But it will... Yeah, it doesn't matter how much damage you do. Or, I mean, how many times you attack it. No matter what, it will, no matter what, it'll jump back at the same time. But it's not a difficult mini-boss by any means. There's actually you actually fight this thing twice. And both times it's... I don't know. I don't know why. I don't like when they put the same mini-boss in. In Majora's Mask, they actually do a really good job about that. But I guess there's only 4 dungeons in that whole game, so when you do get somewhere, it's not very difficult to... When you do get somewhere, not difficult. It's not like it's going to be difficult to have... You have all these extra enemies from Ocarina of Time. It's not that difficult to reuse them, because it's the same engine. So you don't have to worry about any of that, really. Oh. I don't know. It's weird. I don't really care for those little puzzles, because they're really simple. Maybe for some people it's hard to get their timing down, but on that it's really easy. So here we go. This is going to be leading us to our newest item. This sets off the fire up there. I think that's kind of cool how they do that, but at the same time I always feel like it resets my positioning on here, which I do not like. They give you quite a bit of time actually, so it's not difficult. I've actually had it where I was like a 1/10 of a second too slow. It was actually on my old LP. I really like how cool that looks. It looks so clean. But but I don't know where it's going actually with that. Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, I was editing the video and I went to actually check how far off I was. Oh, never mind. It turned. Damn it! You little dick. Give me hearts. Yeah. Lag. This is gonna be a laggy episode. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, that's a little shortcut there, kind of. Actually, are you required to do this? I don't know. But yeah, in here you have those. And actually in Majora's Mask, Megaton Hammer's abilities are actually taken up by the Goron. So when that's the item that's replaced, when they get rid of that... What? Oh, okay, never mind. I was questioning myself at first. Boom. Aw. But yeah, no, in Majora's Mask, the Goron's ability is replaced to, instead of the Megaton Hammer, the Goron uses punches that are equivalent to the Megaton Hammer, which isn't really... I don't know. I thought the Megaton Hammer was cool. In hacks, actually, you can... Not in Majora's Mask, but in Ocarina of Time, people have hacked it so that you can use the hammer as a kid. I think it looks pretty cool, actually, because the hammer's giant, and then there's just little little guy Link. But the Megaton Hammer is actually a cool item. It's really underused though, which sucks. But yeah, it's aight. Listen. Yeah, so we actually do have to go here. There's not much here, but there's really not too much left of this dungeon. Just a quick couple of things that you do before heading down to the boss. It's a pretty short dungeon in general. Doing that will just move the time. Oh, I guess that actually worked out for the better. You can make the jump actually if you just run and jump, but you have to go down here, so it's smarter just to do that. Oh, that's one thing I was going to talk about. I had a topic planned out for this, and I completely neglected it. I know I've talked about this before, but I was going to talk about The Office. The Office, I just finished watching it, and this is a spoiler alert, kind of. I don't know that I'll really spoil anything, but it made me so happy sad. Finally. Okay, yeah, now I know. It made me so happy and sad. So it's such a great show. It's one of the shows that I really enjoyed, and it's not a show that I would really watch. But or not a show that I would watch. It's a show that I would watch. I didn't think I would like it at first. I didn't think it would be as good as it was, but I watched 2 seasons in 2 days, and the show just really, it does grow on you. You know, why am I even bothering with this? I get hit by those no matter what, it seems like. But the show, it ends with they all figured out that it's a documentary, which you know that at the beginning of the show. But yeah, they figure out it's a or that they know it's a documentary, but they figure out that it's finally going to air, and that that the whole time they've been getting their personal life too, and not just The Office. So everything that happens in that show, I don't know. I'm sorry. I was spazzing out there. Can I really not hit this now? Oh, you have to hit it low. Yeah, but everything they do, I don't know why I'm doing that from here. I can just walk up to it. Yeah, so all their lives are all gonna end up being ruined, because pretty much the whole time in that show, they're all doing pretty fucked up things. And here we go. Here's another flame dancer. I think that's actually what they're called. I don't remember though. Let's figure out. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, it said right. But they get mad about that. But then the documentary finally airs. It goes by episodes, just like the actual Office. It's called The Office: The American Workspace. Flare dancer. Okay. Good thing I checked that, because I had my suspicions. But yeah, so then that happens in the second to last episode, and then the actual last episode. In the second to last episode, Angela and Dwight get. Oh, he's over there. Yeah, but in the second to last episode, those two get engaged, and then in the last episode, it's their actual wedding, and that's when they all talk about what it was like and everything. And in the last episode, Jim says he can't be Dwight's best man because he's younger than him, which is just like a family tradition thing, so they have to fix that and stuff. But after that, what am I doing here? Am I ever gonna get to where I need to be? Yeah, and then after that, I think I pulled a bomb out by accident. I pressed that button. Okay, I didn't. and they get married. But Dwight comes back in the last, or not Dwight, Michael comes back in the last episode, and that whole time the producers and everything of that show said that they wouldn't bring Michael back, and that Michael wasn't going to be back, and it's just a shock in the last episode, because, it's just a shock in the last episode. It made me tear up. That show made me so sad and happy, but it was a really good show. So I'm going to take a little pause right here, because my frames are going really low, so I'll take a little break. Alright, stopping the recording for a little bit right now. Alright, seems to be good. Alright, we're back. Sorry for the little break there. I didn't want my frames to be laggy for the boss. But yeah, it's just a really great show. I recommend it if you have not watched it already. And if you were listening to the spoilers, then I'm sorry. I did alert you, though. It's a great show, though. A couple seasons weren't as good with Michael gone, but after that, after he came back in that last episode, it just really gets so much better. Alright, so here we are, the boss. Actually, this happened a lot quicker than I thought it would. This dungeon it's quick if you know where to go. Yeah, it's really not a difficult dungeon. You should not have a hard time with it. But if you do, good thing you're watching this LP. And here we go. Subterranean Lava Dragon, Volvagia. Subterranean, that just means below Earth. I guess that makes sense. I don't know how he's flying. That is a good question, though. How is Volvagia flying? Am I lagging, or is this just a slow cutscene? Oh, it's just a slow cutscene. Yeah, so it's not a difficult difficult boss. It is a damaging boss, though. If you can, try shooting him down. Most of your arrows will actually lag behind. He was gonna start faking which hole he goes in there, so you'll walk over there. But you can use the I think you can actually, if you're able to, you can kind of stun him and get multiple shots out. I think now he's just gonna, does he go straight? Yeah, he goes up. So now you'll I think we'll be, do we have fairies? Yeah. Or are those Poes? I think those are Poes. Oh, it's blue fire. Ugh. Yeah, I hope we don't die here. Which you won't. You can see shadows below you. So, it's really not that bad. It's pretty easily avoided. Overall, I really do like this boss. Not a difficult boss by any means. But, there we go. See, he's already dead. Fun fact, in the manga, Volvagia was actually Link's pet in the past, but he had to let him go. So now he's literally killing his pet, which I don't really understand why Volvagia was even why they made him his pet in that, because in the way the story is depicted and everything, it doesn't make much sense. Wow, we were practically on the heart. Anyway, there's a heart piece. We now have only a fourth of our stuff to go. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into the cutscene. Even though it's lava that you just jump in right there. But overall, it's a pretty fun temple. There's not a whole lot to do in it, but it's a pretty cool cutscene after it, though. We really don't have any side questing to do after this, and they play the dungeon music still after you. Not the dungeon music, the Death Crater music. But here we are in the Chamber of the Sages. I always thought this was really cool. If you could hack your way into it and just roam around, it'd be really cool. And I think those other platforms are where the stages go other than right here. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. What you did. I thank you on behalf of the entire Gorn race. You turned out to be a real man, just as I thought you would. By the way, I, the Wild Ocarina, turned out to be the great Sage of Fire. Isn't that funny, brother? Well, this must be what they call destiny. Nothing made me happier than helping you seal the evil here. Emotionless Link. Hey, brother. Take this medallion that contains the power of the fire spirits and my fire shape. He has very dark eyes. I think they're meant to be like bluish black. But here we go again. I'm lagging. But with that, we get the fire medallion. I always thought the medallions look so cool. Like, all the items look so cool, except for when you're using them. Then they become, like, pixelated. But, you know, this is the Nintendo 64, not Nintendo HD. Okay, that's not a system. Don't forget, now you and I are true brothers. We were true brothers before. Don't know what your deal is. One more thing to get that I almost neglected. If I was to not lag. 1 second, I'm gonna stop. Yeah, there's just one more thing to grab. We couldn't grab it before because of our lack of having a thing strong enough to actually grab it. So now we can, though, and it will be good for those reasons. Shut up, Navi. I know what we're supposed to do next. I'm not going to do it next episode, though, because back-to-back dungeons would be just awful to do to a person watching my videos. Even though I do like the dungeons a lot. It takes a couple hits. But if you do go in here, there's another fairy fountain, and you actually... Okay, I thought I played a different song at first. But yeah. That's basically it. Oh man, I actually do have high energy today because I've been drinking coffee and Dr. Pepper, which is really bad for you. Like all day. But at least I didn't make coffee with Dr. Pepper instead of water. That would be even worse. But anyway, this is a great fairy of wisdom. I think they all say they're great fairies of wisdom. I don't really know though. But here we go. She gives us... Yeah. Actually, this is a really useful upgrade. If you remember to get it, then definitely get it every time. But with that, we get the double magic meter. So now we have what our magic will be for the rest of the game. And the phone is ringing. And my game is like frozen. So, yep. Oh, okay. My recording's done. It just decided that it would stop. I must be out of space. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next episode. Goodbye.